But Cape Town, can we talk? Can we have a discussion? Ngaringaluma, city of Cape Town. Like, why are people in Cape Town so angry? Baton!
I got my gosh another 7 on right now. You gotta puff a J to this one. Can't roll a blunt up to this one.
Hi gorgeous, how are you doing? Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Essie and you're watching Essie in real life. If you are familiar with my face and you've watched my videos before, thank you so much for returning. And if I'm brand new to you, welcome to my channel. I would really appreciate it if you subscribed, because I'm really trying to get my YouTube numbers up, and it would really help me reach my goals if you could subscribe and like just give me a bit of a like. Bombastic side eye if you don't subscribe. Bombastic. So today, honestly, I'm not going to do too much. My video is going to be very short and sweet, and it is basically for the girlies, for anyone who can relate. Okay, I am a Joburger, fully born and bred in Johannesburg, and I'm a proud Joburger. But I decided to move to Cape Town, and Cape Town is like a whole other, like Cape Town's a country, okay? A lot of people have been saying this, and I never took it seriously up until the moment I had to be in Cape Town every single day. It's different. It's so different, and I didn't know what to expect before I came, but like it was such a dream for me. I thought that Cape Town was going to be this breath of fresh air. Sometimes dreaming is just that, and I won't say that moving to Cape Town is a regret. It's not a regret at all. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so grateful, but it's definitely not perfect. So I just wanted to make a video about my experience as a Joburger in Cape Town. Just give a bit of a breakdown of the differences between Cape Town and Joburg in terms of living and cost and just lifestyle and different factors. I want to compare the different Joburg areas to Cape Town areas for anyone who literally has no idea about Cape Town, because when I got here it was cold turkey. Like, I was starting from scratch, didn't know any areas, I didn't know the roads, don't know anything, and like now I have to navigate from scratch. I need to drive and like learn the roads, learn the areas, learn where not to go, learn the safe areas. I want to basically just give a bit of a comparison, because when I first moved to Cape Town, before I moved in fact, I was trying to look for content that kind of gave me an idea of what it's like to be in Cape Town as compared to Joburg, and I couldn't find that. Like, I couldn't find something that could tell me that, okay, the Randburg of Cape Town is this, the Sandton of Cape Town is this. Like, I want that kind of comparison. I wanted that. I could not find it. And you know what they say? They say if you can't find something, then you gotta be the first to do it. So I'm gonna try and do this for the babies that are from Joburg and are like completely like clueless about Cape Town. I mean, I wouldn't say I know too much as yet, but I guess I've tried to compare, and this is just from my own perspective, so it might be different for different people, but it kind of helps me to break it down in this way in my mind. It's less intimidating when you know that, oh, okay, this area in Cape Town can be compared to this one in Joburg. It kind of makes it easier to navigate. I didn't want to make this intro too long, but let's get right into it. My first point about being new to Cape Town is that the people are different, and I'm not going to say Cape Town people are the worst people I've met, but I think, to be honest, in Johannesburg I just had a different experience. Socially, it was different. Just before I moved, I did hear some people talk about Cape Town being very cliquey in terms of like socializing. There's a lot of social circles that you can't, you know, really get into. It's quite tough socializing and making friends. That has been my experience so far. It's been difficult to make friends because everyone is so like to themselves and like so, what's the word? But like just not open to talking to people that they don't know, you know. They're not comfortable talking to people they don't know. They'd rather just stick to their own circle, to their own little clique. If you don't know anyone, it's sorry for you. It's sorry for you if you don't have friends in Cape Town. I guess, Anna, you better go fetch some in Joburg and bring them to Cape Town. Because if you're alone, trust and believe, you're going to be very lonely for a very long time. Okay, thing is, I already had some friends. Well, my previous video, one of my videos before, I explained my situation with one of the friends that I had in Cape Town, but at least I knew some people in Cape Town, so I wasn't completely like friendless, but I didn't have people that were just always available to talk to and to hang out with in Cape Town. It took me about like 4 or 5 months to make my first real friend from Cape Town. Like, not someone that I knew from Joburg, not someone that I knew previously. I mean, to make a friend took me a while in Cape Town. And like, all the girls, and funny enough, that friend that I made wasn't even like a female, it was a man, because all the girls are so like to themselves, and like they just give you such nasty looks. Like, you go to the bathroom and like it seems like everyone is angry, and like they give you such snacks looks, or they'll just stare at you like you have beef. And like, I couldn't possibly have beef with you, babe. I'm new. That was my experience when I first got to Cape Town. A lot of nasty looks, just impossible to talk to anyone. But I think the more you go to certain places, if you are a regular, then the people, they will warm up to you, like the staff and, you know, some of the promoters, and like, you know, the people there that you see, you know, you always see the same crowd and the same people, so they will eventually warm up to you, but it takes a while. Whereas in Joburg, honestly, like, you make friends within minutes, because there's always someone at the bar who has something to say. Either they're gonna compliment what you're wearing and like start a conversation. I think the people in Joburg are much more open, and like, yeah, the social scene in Joburg is I would say a lot more vibrant. I won't lie. I feel like everyone in Cape Town thinks they're an influencer, or they're just competing with everyone else, or they're not trying to be caught off guard. And guys, but kinda off, like, there's just something, and it's a bit disappointing, but I've gotten used to it. So if you are used to that like social scene, yes, at Joburg, and you come to Cape Town, just be prepared. In terms of people in general, outside of socializing, I think even at the shops, you know, grocery store, grocery shopping, like, the people aren't as nice. Like, I think it's more of the standard in Joburg for like people to greet and say hi. Here in Cape Town, I've had so many encounters where I go to Pick n Pay or Woolworths, and like, I'm paying, and like, I'm like, hello, how are you doing? And no response. It seems normal because it's happened so often, and I kind of, yeah, I don't want to set myself up for failure, so now I keep quiet. People could have bad days as well. I don't know if I'm catching, if everyone in Cape Town is having a bad day every single day, but yeah. And then the second point is the living, cost of living. It's insane. Cape Town is ridiculous, guys. I swear, even like the price of bread is different. Breathing oxygen costs more in Cape Town. Everything is a bit more in Cape Town, and I'm asking myself, like, why? Is it because it's like a tourist hotspot? I have struggled with finding a nail place, a hair salon. The pricing is so different. Like, in Joburg, I had plenty of options when it came to like hair salons. Like, so many options. You can go to Braam, you can go to Randburg, you can go to Bryanston, you can do hair in Sandton, depending on the budget, but there's always something that fits the budget. Before I left for Cape Town, I was doing my hair in Bryanston at Joburg. Beautiful salon. It was called City Beauty Lounge. So if you've heard of it, it is stunning. They would do your knotless braids, whatever size you want. That whole service, including their hair, would be like small knotless braids. The whole thing, 750, 800, and maybe that sounds like a lot, but like, it includes hair. It's the small, long, knotless braids, and you don't get to hold the hair, and you get free Wi-Fi and free drinks and free food. That's a full all-round service. I came to Cape Town. Cape Town humbled me. That 800 Rand, I got so humbled. Of course, I'm new to this place, so I have no idea where else to find salons. So obviously, the most obvious place was to go to town. I go to the salon. Do they not quote me like literally 800, 750 for just the labor. Like, this is not including hair, nothing. Miss Girl had me holding my hair the whole time. I had to hand it to her. Like, I was doing half the work. It's just weird how things get priced in Cape Town, and you know you're not getting that great of a service, or it's not that good, and you're paying more, and it just doesn't feel like it's worth it. Joburg gives you so much more. It gives you more for your money. You get more for your money in Joburg, and everything's just immaculately done. And in Cape Town, it's very, very hard to find salons. It's just lacking when it comes to like black salons and black owned businesses. I've struggled to find a place like Bram or Randburg where there's like a ton of salons and you can literally walk into any one of them. Okay, you know, with the whole cost thing, I'm not even gonna like lie though. In Joburg, before I left, most of the popular places to hang out, you know, they were hiking their prices up quite a bit. Something was a bit off about like the pricing in Sandton especially, and when I left I was like, no man, why is everything so expensive, especially something as like that has such little value as Hubley. When I left Sandton, the Hubley at Booth was about 900, 800, but yeah, it's particular places that had prices like that. But I will say in Cape Town, for places like going out and stuff, it's not so bad. I think especially if you go to like South African owned places like a Yep Yep and stuff, you will find that the prices are a bit more decent than your typical nightclub like Coco and Saint. Like, going out is costly. It is costly, guys. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about the driving in Cape Town. And I'm gonna make this point very short because I'm gonna get angry, but the driving in Cape Town is insane. No matter where you drive in Cape Town, it is the absolute ghetto. It's always giving ghetto. It's always giving, I'm in the Zanga. Like the first point I made, ne? Cape Town people are angry. Cape Town, do you need to talk? Huh? Do you need a hug? The taxi drivers in Cape Town, I thought Joburg was bad. I thought Joburg drivers were actually the worst. But I'm just seeing that Joburg prepared me. Joburg was only preparing me for Cape Town. I'm seeing people who don't indicate. I'm seeing people who cut in front of you. The driving is unhinged. And I don't know if it's because there's just no police presence when it comes to the roads. And I have never seen a roadblock in Cape Town. Like, I haven't. And I'm coming from Joburg where you know you're gonna get caught. Like, you know you're gonna run into police at least once a day. People park wherever on the road. It's just the most irritating experience. Like, I've had to practice a lot of patience while driving in Cape Town, because if you don't, I swear the road rage will get to you and you will end up being a Cape Town driver yourself. My next point, honestly, this is one of the most important points. Where the hell do people groove in Cape Town? Where do y'all have fun? There's literally like 2.5 places to go in Cape Town. Like, there's 3 clubs, dude, in town. I'm from Joburg where there's tons of places to go to, right? There's even tons of areas in Joburg. If you feel like going to Soweto, you'll go to Soweto. If you want to go to Pretoria for another vibe, you go to Pretoria. You can go to Sandton, you can go to Rosebank, you can go to Melville, like Braamfontein, you can go to Bryanston. There's so many options. You can go to so many places in Joburg, and even within those different areas and those spaces, there are tons of options. I got to Cape Town, and the whole of Cape Town, I'm telling you, Wena, Muizenberg, Wena, Milnerton, Wena, Blouberg, they all come up and go to town. Like, everyone goes to Cape Town CBD to have fun. Someone literally told me that, nah, like, Cape Town CBD is the best Cape Town has. When anyone says they're going out, they're going to town. And then you've got Camps Bay, which is not for nightlife per se. It's really just restaurants and like beach related stuff. And then you have Sea Point, which is really just bars, restaurants. It's friendly for walking. But if we're talking about going out, like painting the town red, Sana, you're only gonna paint CBD red. You're painting Long Street red. It was quite a skaka for me, Sana, to know that there's only one area, like, and we all are there. Like, we see the same people every weekend. Hi Asanda. So my next point is, and I'm sorry if I seem like I'm coming for Cape Town, but I'm really just giving you my honest truth and my honest experience so far. It has had a lot of negatives, but there are some good points that I will bring up. I came to Cape Town because I love Cape Town. I love the scenery. It's just different. I came because it's different, exactly. But some of those differences have been tough to deal with. So with that being said, my next point is living in Cape Town, and I mean property. The properties in Cape Town, I feel like this is common knowledge though. I feel like everyone knows about what it is like to rent in Cape Town. I will definitely confirm that the rumors are true. I completely confirm. It is a mission to find somewhere to stay, guys. It is tough. The market, the competition, it's tough because there's so much demand for the properties in Cape Town. Just to secure an apartment, you are going against a million people. Like, the demand is so high. Before moving to this apartment, which I'm so grateful for, I was going to viewings where one apartment, one unit had about 10 people viewing at a time. I was so confused. Like, for the first time in my life, I was competing against families, against married couples, against older people, against students. You're less of a favorable candidate. You're not really considered as a first option, and especially if you are viewing and you're up against other people. You would speak to an agent and do everything through the agent. Suddenly the landlord is involved and they end up picking whoever they like or favor, or whoever they feel like picking. They can do that. They're in the position to choose whoever they want to because they have so many options, so many potential tenants to pick from. So it'll take you months and months. So if you are someone that is going to move to Cape Town, I really highly suggest that you make a list of areas that are suitable for you and your living situation, your needs. Check different complexes and buildings and go and have a look at them, and then identify the demographic at those complexes. It kind of helps to know a little bit, because then you know what you're getting yourself into and you know that you stand a chance. Versus in Joburg, you can get a place within a day. Cape Town humbled me, Yeva. Oh, and I won't even forget to mention how expensive the rent is. Are you mad? Is Cape Town mad? Like, is Cape Town on crack? Okay, so the next point I'm gonna come up with, and I think this might be the last one, is the weather. The weather is so different. Cape Town is extremely windy and the weather changes throughout the day, literally 4 seasons in one day. But personally, I enjoy it. Like, I've enjoyed the overcast weather, and I enjoy rain in particular. It's very dry in Joburg, and I really don't like that. I have sinus issues. My skin is always dry. It's always giving crusty in Johannesburg, whereas in Cape Town, I think it's a bit more humid. But I will say that I've loved being in Cape Town as well. It's been a love-hate for me. Yeah, and we just learn every day. I love the scenery. For me, Cape Town is different, and I like that it's different. I might hate certain things, but I like that it's different, and it's just giving me a different vibe and experience. The scenery, it is beautiful. You don't have to go too far to find beauty. It surrounds you. You don't have to look too far. Even just a simple drive on the freeway and you've got like the whole mountain staring at you. It's the most beautiful thing. I can say I really appreciate the beauty of Cape Town, and I love the weather. I always feel like I'm waking up in London. That's what I've appreciated so far, and I'm just learning to assimilate and just go with the flow, because I'm not gonna fight this. I'm here now. I just want to make the best of it. If you've made it to this point of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. It's free. Please, my friend, come on. Please give me a like if you like this video. And I know I said I was going to make another video comparing the areas in Joburg to Cape Town, but I will make that a separate video for anyone who wants a bit of a tool to navigate. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, beautiful. Please have an amazing day further, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.